So over here we are looking at this. The challenge is to build the object, the three-dimensional object. And just now, very good, we got into that. Oh gosh, I really find this glitchy a bit frustrating. Okay, we try our best, okay? So some of you make this already. You see that you thought there were three objects. That's not true. This building has three views. It's one building, okay? Make a building with the three views that you see below. If you manage to get it right, you get 5 points. Okay? And you're supposed to use as few cubes as possible to get the highest score of 10 points. Now, this is an activity. I already booked the computer later. Never mind about the glitchiness now. Later on, you can be on Zoom together. Alright? Okay, now let's take a look at this. Alright? So, for those of you who think that you are building three buildings, you are wrong. Okay? It's three views. Now, then the next question is, why do you think I need three views? Thank you very much, Aldi. It's a two-dimensional object. So you are looking at two possible views, perspective, point of view of the solid. There's the top, the front, and the right. Meaning, if I stand from the front side of the building, I should see these 8 squares placed in this manner. If I stand at the right side of the building, I should see 6 squares in this manner. So how tall is this building? 3 cubes high, right? Right? Could you tell the part? Okay. Now I see some of you trying to build certain things. Now I'm going to try using your idea. Shubhati made this. Okay. Is it like this? 4 cubes, is it? And then for another like this. And then like this, some more. Is this correct? Is this correct? It's not correct. Then how? Can you see? Okay, let's check. This arrow shows a front view. Is this correct? The front? It looks correct, right? The front view looks correct. Let's take a look at the side view, the right view. Is this correct? Something is wrong already. You should have 3 more blocks. Let's take a look at the top view. Oops, sorry. Let me just grab this. Is the top view correct? It's just a line. So what are you supposed to see? So check. It's not correct. Okay, let's try again. Okay, now. Oops. Let me refresh this and try again. It should be the same question. It's the same question, right? Okay. So according to the top view, I should be able to see like this. And then from the side view, I should have seen like this. Something like that. And from the front view, I should be able to see. So does the top view looks correct now? The top view looks correct now? So from here, I should build whoops. But I need to click away the cube to undo it. Okay. So from the top view again, like this, and then like this. Correct, right? Then from the front view, I can put like this and like this. Is this correct? Correct? No, not correct view. Is the top view okay? Still okay. The front view? Right view? No, not okay. Add two more way. Here? Like that? Oh, no, two here. Like this? So the front view, is it correct? Top view, is it correct? Side view, is this correct? Seems that is correct. Can I check now? Is your building like this also? Okay, I check. Okay, it's good. Correct. Okay. All right. There are 10 questions here. We just did the first one. Later on, you can try all the 10 questions on the app yourself. Okay, I've already booked the computer. So you can try all the 10 questions yourself. Okay, let's try and shall we challenge another one? Try another one. Let's go to question 2. Next one, Ready? Oh, this looks complicated. From the front view, it looks like this. From the top view, it looks like this. And from the right, it looks like this. Oh, what is this? How does the building look like? How does this building look like? From the front view, okay, it should look like this. From the top view, it should look like this. From the right view, it should look like this. Oh no, it looks complicated. We try? According to the top view, okay, I don't know. According to here, I'm supposed to put like this and like this. Is this correct? Is this correct? But I look from the front. Is this correct? It's not correct. Then I do. How do you? It's not working. Not enough cubes there. Is it? How many cubes do you think you need altogether? How many cubes do you think you need altogether? 12 times 3. How many cubes do you think you need together? Am I doing this right? You have 20 cubes, right? How many cubes did I use? I only used 12. Do you really have enough? Don't have enough cubes? You have enough what? Am I doing it right? From the top, I'm looking at this. From the front, the top view. I go. Really feel frustrated with the visualizer. Never mind. From the front is like this. And from the right is like this. It's correct? It looks like it's correct. Yes, it's correct. You only need 12 cubes. Right? Okay, now we move on. I'm going to go to my later on. As the computer arrives later on, I will share the app with you. You can do it on the app. Okay? Right. Right now, let's take a look at this again. Let's see whether our friends did their homework. Okay? So according to my folder here, I can see everybody's work. Okay? Let's take a look at Dylan's one, okay? You can use the phone, the handphone. You can do it on the computer. Okay, never mind. Let's see what our friends do. How many of you have tried at home? You managed to try at home. Okay, let's take a look. This one is Taylor's work. Okay, you see this? You think it's nice? His work? Quite nice, right? Quite neat and tidy. Quite neat and tidy. You see his drawings are also, it's really quite neat and tidy, right? Yeah, this one. Right? Not too bad. Okay, like, oh, you zoom in, you see a little bit, Oh, never use ruler for this part, a bit hairy, the line, see? Okay, but not too bad, at least you can see quite clearly the shapes. Okay, let's take a look at who is this. Who is this? She knows she. Okay, let's see. Okay. She did this in class. Okay. And she also tried this out at home. Nice. Okay. Who else wants me to share your work? Tiffany. Tiffany. Tiffany's work. Okay. Oh, by the way, just reminding everyone again, there's supplementary class after school today. 2 to 3 o'clock supplementary class for math lesson. Also in Chinese. Okay, she did the drawing here and this one here. Very nice work. Okay, we'll check if the answers are correct later on. And she did this at home. Oh, is that your chair? Looks so pretty. Yeah. Tiffany, is this your chair at home? It looks very nice and comfortable. You see what? Okay, so good effort here. Now I stop share. Before we go for recess, I just want to check your homework. See whether you have completed your homework. Which is on this page, right? Let's see. 29. Let's check your answers, see whether you got it right. If you get it right, you can give yourself a baby tick and a nice smiley. Okay, if it's a meh, then you put a meh face, okay? Alright, so you have a smiley face for all correct. A meh face that you feel that it was a bit of a struggle, but you still got it right. And a zigzag face, if it's really tough. Okay, let's see if you get all. Who's confident that you get everything right? Wow, so many of you. Okay, excellent. Let's see. If you're ready, this one should be 9 unit cubes. So the volume should be 9 cubic units. This one should be 9 as well. So it's also 9 cubic units. So the cube, we are talking about cubic units. What does cubic units look like? Cubic, this is cubic units. Cubic units will look like. No, how is this centimeter? This is units. Cube. Okay. CM3 or CM cube, not CM3, it's here. Why will this be a CM with a 3 there? This is called cubic centimeters. This is later on already. It's called cubic centimeters. Can you see cubic centimeters? And then you see cubic meters. This is when the cubes are made up of 1 centimeter cubes here or 1 meter cubes at the back here. That means the length and breadth and height of each cube is 1 centimeter or 1 meter. Over here, it's not stated as centimeter or meter, it's stated as units. So it's units cube or cubic units. Okay, the answer for C should be 7. The answer for D should be 12. Very good. The answer for E, there's a hidden cube. Were you able to see the hidden cube? No, right? It's hidden. All right. So, but you must know that the top, this one can't be floating in the air, so there must be a cube beneath it. So it's 8 cubes, 8 cubic units. And for this one, 16. 16, that's correct. The smallest volume is which unit? Which solid? C and F. Very good. Okay. Expert, you're all very expert already. Okay. Then this one, are you able to solve by yourself easily? So everybody all correct already, very happy. Okay, very good. Okay, this case also confident you all correct. Okay, these are a bit difficult already, yeah. Now, okay, so can I say that you have finished all this already? You're supposed to have already finished this as well during the activity. Okay. Yes, finished already now. Yes, okay. When we come back, I'm hoping that the laptops are here, our computers are here, and then we will be looking at these spaces again. And I will let you use the computer to try out some of the special aspects. This one here, the game here, as well as this one here. That if you look closely, I can build a solid with different colors. For example, this cube. Oops. I can erase, and I can build additional colors. Okay. And the fun thing is, and I inspect, I can turn it around. Okay. I can turn, sorry, I need to do a bit. I can turn this around, see, along the axis to see the different views. And what's the fun thing is that I can see the 2D view. Now, just a question. On this map view here, can you see or not? There are some numbers here. This is a unique way of representing. What view is this? Based on the solid data. The top view. Now, what do you think this similar, but what do you think this is about? What are some numbers? Yes. You reverse to how the view. You know what I'm talking about? So when you right now I really find you will do this. Okay, but as you go up, those of you who are interested, in future you want to be an interior designer, you want to be an engineer, you want to sell your design of houses, you need to be able to do different things. Okay, so when we come back, we'll finish up with this, and then we'll move on to our next part. Okay, please come back on time so that you can use the computer. All right? Okay. Okay. Can you lower down the volume of your own laptop? Because you're here at home, yeah, you hear me. Yeah, here is sometimes you hear myself. Okay, so everybody is trying this out. You have done with 4 questions, that's good. Okay, I'll share on the screen again what I would like to see. So I'm going to still share and make everybody look at my screen. All right. Earlier on, you can see this is Dylan's work, and you see also there is the different views on the next few questions. Are you looking at my screen now? Some of these worksheets are not I hear echoes to you. If it's you, can you please turn off the volume of your microphone? Turn down the volume of your computer. Okay, are you looking at Lucia's work now? Oh, she beautified it a little bit more. Nice. I like what she did. She included a new page, new slide. Very nice. Okay, if you look at our work here, let's check our answers. Are you looking at your own worksheet as well? You have your worksheet beside you, right? I'm going to ask you to see whether you have the same answers as hers. You have your worksheet with you? Okay, let's see. For this solid on the workbook page 143, we have this building. The top view is 5 squares in a row. Like this. That's correct? Okay, so that's correct. The front view is I stand in front of the building and I take a photo, a 2-dimensional photo that looks like this. 5 blocks at the bottom, 3, and then 1 on top. That's good, that's correct as well. And from the front, I stand in the side, I create 3 squares. Okay, this is correct. How many of you got this same answer? Okay, very good. A good reminder again, please use ruler, pencil, and eraser. Let's look at the next one. The next question is here. The solid on page 143, the one below. You have this solid here from the top view. You stand in front of the building and you view from the top. It should look something like this. So the first drawing is 3 and 3 and 3. That's your 3 by 3 square. That's 9 squares in here. From the top view, it looks like a square flat. But from the front, if you stand at the building, at the front of the building, you should be able to see something like this. And one little square popping out, like an L shape. So the drawing is correct. From the other side, it looks like a mirror image. Let me check the number of squares. Is this correct? That's correct as well. Good job. Okay, next one. This solid over here looks like this. From the top view, you have 1 square here and then 4 squares above. Let me see if it's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is correct. From the front view, you should see this 4. It's kind of flatten out this cube into a 2D square face. And then you have 2 additional. So this correct. From the side view, side view something is not correct already. What is missing in the side view? Can you see what's missing in the side view? Okay, so if I were to make this with my program, okay, let me reset this. Are you looking at this? One thing, okay, let me send my notebook as well. And I do this in my computer. I have 4 cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stacked up. 1 in front of this, and then 2 like this. Is this correct? Okay, so I can inspect it in 3 dimensions. Oops, sorry, let me reset the view. Okay, so from the front, I can turn the this axis. To look like this. So this is the front view, right? And then I can turn it again to the top view. So it should look something like this. Is that okay? So the top view is something like this. The side view, I turn it back to the front, is that. I turn it along the X. Suppose look something like this. Can you see? So let me see the, so again, it should look like this. Top, front, and side. You get that right? Let me see if Dylan get this right. Eh? There's a, is this correct? No, there's a mistake also. That, oh, that's correct. Oh, because of the top view. The front view is the false way, right? The right side view. So this is correct. Let me see the other one again. Top view is like that, front view is this, side view is correct. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, the last one here, let's take a look at this one. Okay, I'm going to test it out with here again. I review this, erase everything, then okay, let me put, I have 6 1 side. 1, 2, 3, on top 1, 2, whoops. Six, right? Is it correct? And then I put another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Correct? And then 3 on this side. 1, 2, 3. Does it look like it? Let's inspect. So I have the front. It's like you flatten the shape up. And then you have the side view. And then the top view. Let me see Jalen's answer. Is this correct? Top view. Front view. Side view. Yes, very correct. Okay, let's take a look at Nature's one. Closing one, you draw. Oh, okay, closing one, correct? Yes, closing one is correct. Okay. Mutual. Mutual one for the next question. Is it correct? Yes, it's correct also. Okay, good job. So you got the answer, right? Okay, so new, and you realize that in the following next stage is like, oh, all right. Can you see what she do here? She continued to work on the PowerPoint. There are other questions that I posted up as well. Okay, and Jalen also tried, I think. No, he didn't. He tried one of it. But he doesn't have the square tree. Okay, so he was asking me, how can I do the drawings? There's no square tree in the textbook. These are textbook questions. Okay, there, in my screen. Yes, yes. Okay, I'll clean my screen for everybody. This one. Okay, are you able to see my textbook and workbook on your screen? Okay, right? So this is the work that you are doing, and the questions that were shared in the PowerPoint further on were in your textbook questions actually. All right, but like Misha said, and Zena said, there's no Greek here. But what did Misha did? She took a. Where do you think she got this from? No. It's from Exercise book, right? Yes. Okay. Well, but I printed as well. So if you like to, I printed some square grids here. Okay, I just printed it fresh square grids. So if you like to do the next few questions on the PowerPoint to earn the full marks, remember I said there's a point score for the PowerPoint. If you manage to finish everything, you get a score. By the way, can I have a show of hands for the Google Classroom? How many have created your own password for the Google Classroom? No, right? So you're all using the default, the original password, right? Okay. This is what I'm going to do. I already checked. How many of you say your Google Classroom account is locked? Okay. Now I'm going to get help to unlock everybody's one at one go and reset everybody's password at one go. Today you go home and tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, then you go try login at home. It should work already. Okay? How many of you are saying yours is locked? Tomorrow you go home and try again. Okay, I'm gonna try get someone to unlock and reset everybody's password. So by then you should be able. Okay, now so in the PowerPoint there are additional questions. If you want to try out the questions, you can take the square grid from me. Understand? You realize that these square grids looks different from this grid. Again, why is that so? Do you know why? Why? Sorry? This grid, what is it used for? Drawing what? How about this? Drawing cubes and solids, three-dimensional shapes. But this one draw flat faces, the squares. Can you understand? Okay. All right. So those of you who want to try what Nisha did, I have printed the square grids. You can get from me later. Is that clear? Clear? Very good. Then last bit, I'm going to move to a new learning very soon. The last bit of this I want to show you. Now, why do we need faces? Can you see? Can you see what's happening here? I show you this. Three-dimensional faces and see that imprint on, can you see? Like taking a photo on the views. So previously I also shared with you. Why do we need to learn all these things? Number one, we know how to manipulate objects in three-dimensional space. Previously we talked about the stereo, right? You did that on the grid as well. Okay, in future when you are going to go design, for example, you're going to design a house. Okay, you need to know how to work in the three-dimensional space and also work in the two-dimensional space. Now, I'm going to give you a new set of worksheet if you're ready. Are you complete with the one that you're doing now? Okay, right? Collect it after school, the set of worksheet that you have now, and I'm going to give you a new set. The new set is on this page. This page, huh? This page. Maybe you are confident of doing it now. If the fields are still with you, right? You can try building with the fields. Okay, let's start. Okay. Okay, I give you about 2 minutes to complete this now. You should be looking at my screen and not somebody else's screen. Give you 2 minutes to do this one now. This is page 145. I'll give you 3 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 questions, I give you 3 minutes. Okay, Sing is not here. Okay. Oh, go for competition. I didn't manage to share all the best. Anybody without the worksheet? I have a piece of worksheet here that doesn't have the name and so on. Everybody at the worksheet? Who don't have? Okay, I suppose it's yours. Never mind that it's a bit torn, it's okay. As long as you can see the question. Okay, I'm okay because you are trying to do the things by yourself. It's okay for 100%. Okay, are you looking at this one now? What are the important keywords in the question? Thank you. Please circle, underline, or highlight the keywords. We are looking at 1 cm size cubes. We'll find the number of the 1 cm size cubes and write down its volume. Okay, I underline the important words here. If you still need the cubes to build, you can use the cubes to build. Otherwise, please try this now. I set the timer for you. I'll give you a bit bonus, 30 seconds for this page. Page 145, okay? Now, going to complete this chapter quite quickly. And this quickly, and this quickly, and stay with us. For example, the next video class is in May, and about 2 weeks later. The class area of the triangle, one is the plot. To be able to reach all this on the my time is right after Halloween, right? About 2 minutes left. Okay, check your answers now. See whether you are post poly phase or May phase or OK phase. And maybe you tell me if I'm right or wrong, okay? Now, the most important part of this right now is to notice that we are looking at the new units called cubic centimeters or cubic meters, meaning that they can actually put a ruler to this building. So if I'm looking right now, it's cubic centimeters. If it's a building that is like, what? Yes. Okay, like for example, if you see a building that is 10 meters, okay, like this one here. Hello, are you looking? Are you looking at my screen? Don't look at somebody else's screen, all right. If you look at this one here, 18 meters. This block on paper on your worksheet, okay, it looks like 3 meter, 20 meter, 18 meter. On your worksheet, it looks tiny. But actually, if you see a block that's really like this size, it's even taller than our building. It's even taller than our school. 18 meters, eh? You know what's 18 meters? I stand up, I'm not even 2 meters. I'm not 2 meters. How can I be 2 meters? If I'm 2 meters, I will hit my maybe the ceiling. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to bend down and I can't do the pass. This is 18 meters. Eh? Can you imagine? It's about 10 of me stand up on top of one another. So this block, in reality, it's going to be a very tall building. Imagine you go rock climbing and you climb. Yeah, you climb the wall. Okay, climb like a 10-story high building. You know what I'm talking about? So you see, but in drawing, I can't draw really right. I'm not going to draw 20 meters of paper. I can't use 20-meter paper. So I can't really do that. But as a designer, I can use an example. You know, a sample drawing. Not a real one, but a sample drawing. But I must use the correct measurements. Understand, right? Huh? Yes, if not, it'll be wrong. It's just like I see the picture of Mount Everest. Mount Everest, you know Mount Everest? Right? Or I see the Singapore map. I won't want to print a Singapore map that is as big as Singapore. Right? I will print a Singapore map into a small one, so it's easier for me to take a picture. So it's just a picture, but the real dimensions are big. Okay. Just a raise of the hands, how many of you got this page correct? Very good. Now, can I trouble you to look at your textbook now? Your textbook, page 124. And page 125. And page 122. So right now, let's start from the beginning again. The chapter on volume, so that you flip it and you see how much we have already covered. Okay. Now, starting from the front on volume, we started the chapter on volume last Thursday. Remember, we started the chapter at subclass 111. 111. We started the volume chapter last Thursday during subclass. We saw the video about Bing Bong and Inside Out. How we learn dimensions in space, flattening the 3D people into 2D spaces and flattening into lines. So we understood about dimensions and we revised the basics of volume that we learned in primary 2. About solids occupying space, we talk about that in science as well. All matter occupies space. All right. And then we talk about how we learn about volume in terms of liquid measurements in primary 2 and primary 2. And there's this word about capacity that's important. Are you looking at my screen? Okay. So the capacity of container, we talk about the full amount of liquid it can hold. So you realize that liters and milliliters refers to liquid measurement. But when you talk about solids, we are using a different measurement called cubic units, cubic centimeters, or cubic meters. So many of us have already completed this. Then we started building buildings. These buildings occupy space. We use a little cubes to build. We use the little cubes to build. Okay? And then we started to learn how to draw these buildings. Before you call an isometric view. Then the word here, isometric view. Okay? Then we learn about faces. Okay? Faces here. That when I look at a building from different points of view, I stand in front of building, I see this. I stand from the front, I look at from the top, it looks like this. And then I stand at the side and look, it looks like this. Then I learn how to draw them myself. And now we move on to see that, okay, now I combine all the knowledge so far that I've learned. I can build a building of a certain size that the whole world will know. If I say 1 cubic centimeter, they know what size you're talking about. Okay? It's like, for example, I say 1 unit cube. People might not understand. If I say my hand size, hey, Ashley, help me go and buy my t-shirt, okay? My t-shirt is like from my shoulder here to here is about 1, 2, 3 hand size. Okay? Then imagine Ashley go and buy a t-shirt of 3 hand size. What will happen to the shirt? Yeah, it will be her own hand size, right? Then she buy back the t-shirt. Then I will wear a mini shirt already. You know what I'm talking about? So in this case, we need to have measurements that when we talk about it, everybody know what you are referring to. Okay? So here we have cubic units. Cubic centimeter or cubic meter. A lot of your parents and your tuition teacher or whoever might say this 1 cm3 or 1 cm cube or m3 or meter cube, right? Those are not very accurate ways in mathematics. In mathematics, you really go the term that you use, like a true mathematician, designer will say cubic centimeter or 1 cubic meter. You won't go cm3, m3. That's not accurate. Okay, now, so we done this already. Now let's look at this one here. 124. Just for fun, let's do A. Yeah, and I teach you a trick on how to do this A, like really fast. You know, as you're doing, just now I gave you 3 minutes, right? I started doing only like the second minute. Yeah, because I know a trick. Yeah, I know a trick. You know what's the trick? Like for example, this one, right? What I did is I see the building, these 2 layers the same. So I count 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 times 2 is. You know what I'm talking about? Then I see this one, the whole layer is the same. So I just count these 3. 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 times 6, 18. You know? Yeah, you did that as well? Oh, very good. So I see, I try to recognize the tricks, then I can count faster. Okay, so A, what is it? If you use the trick, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Then 3 layers, 6 and 3, 18. 18 cubic centimeters. Then this one, these 2 layers the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 12, 6 times 2, 12. 6 times 3. 6 times 3, 18 plus 3 more. 18 plus 3 more will be 21. You see how fast I managed to get it? So I observe the patterns. I have 3 layers and then 3 cubes. You know what I'm talking about? So I see the patterns that I observe. Now, let's try to look at the patterns on this side. Okay, this is page 125. There are some patterns and tricks here that help us to do this fast. For example, A, are you with me? Yeah, right, okay. I trust that you are okay. A, I have 3 cubes, so it's 3. I look at the length. Length is how long? Breadth, length. So I have at the side here, I write down. There's this 3 dimension. We learned 3 dimension already. 3 dimensions means 3 kinds of measurement. Length, breadth, and height. These are the 3 measurements now. Previously, with area, we talked about 2 measurements, right? Length and breadth. Right? Half and base and height. So for flat 2D surfaces, it's 2 dimensions, 2 measurements. So 3 dimensions means 3 measurements. Length means how long. Breadth means how wide. Height means how tall or how deep. Can you understand? Cannot. So if I go by this way and I ask for B, how long? 3 units long. How wide? 2 units wide. How tall? 1 unit tall. Can you understand? Now you try C. How long? How long is C? 3 units long. How wide is this? 3 units wide. How tall? 1 unit. If I count the number of cubes, what's the total cubes? 9. Okay, D. How long? How long? 3 units long. How wide? 3 units wide. How tall? 2 units wide. If I count the cubes, it's 18 meters. Right. Now, what do you realize? There's a shortcut. To get to the volume, there's a shortcut. Look at the numbers here. What happens if I do 3 times 1 times 1? What's the answer? 3. What happens if I do 3 times 2 times 1? 6. What happens if I do 3 times 3 times 1? 9. What happens if I do 3 times 3 times 2? 18. So, what does it tell you about the formula of the volume of a cuboid? Length times breadth times excellent. Do you think you can remember this formula? Is this easy or difficult? Easy, yeah? Let's try just one question before we break and then go for. Mr. Chen is not here. Oh, he's not here today. Volleyball competition. Oh. So shall we have continue with our next lesson? Wait, I asked the teacher first. The P lesson until what time? 11:35, right? But I need to ask Miss Gabby. The computer needs to return now, is it? Oh, sorry. Then we need to have the computer return now because another class is using it. Okay, I'm gonna have to close the. I'm gonna have to close. But Miss Gabby, the projector is quite bad. It's flickering, and now can see a while later you cannot see again. It's glitching like very badly. And we are having our lesson like on Zoom right now. Yeah. Hey, yeah, like magic. It's here is like fun. Okay. Anyway, kids, we gotta close the laptop and return now first because another class is using it. So if you can you exit the Zoom room now and quickly put the laptop back into the cart so that Miss Jerry can bring it to the class. I will put it on Google Class. I will reset everybody's class. Okay. Wait. Is it? Business one, there's something arranged for me, is it? Hannah says it's supposed to be the active and healthy me book today. On Thursday. Okay, okay. Okay, class. Hold on. Huh? Yes. Hey, hello. Okay, thank you. No, but okay.